smile that makes the sun rise. You make it shine, but I can see that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall in love. 'Cause you got.
Good morning and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Today I'm going to be doing a nursery update and tour. For those of you that are new, I have a 2.5-year-old and he's not quite ready for a full-on toddler room, but I do want to make some improvements for him. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of a Montessori style, just reorganizing, setting up some little stations for him to be able to play at. I bought a shelf from a company called Sprout, which I'll link in the description box. So I'm going to put that together. I'm going to clean out all of his toy bins and then take some of his toys out so that I can rotate them. And then that way he always sees what he has. He's not trying to dig through a bunch of bins and getting frustrated. So I think if I reorganize and kind of group everything into little areas for him, he'll have a lot more fun playing in here. But first, we need to clean up this space because it is a mess. So let's go ahead and do that. And here it is in all its glory. And yes, this is typically how it looks every day, all day long. He comes in the morning and is like a little tornado. As you can see, he's got a couple of bins over here that are just full of blocks and loose toys and things that he hasn't played with in quite a long time. So I'm hoping that if I clean it out, reorganize, put things on the shelf so that he can see what he has, it won't look like this anymore. Although it probably will. Anyway, I'm excited to get started. I'm going to clean everything up, take away some of the toys, and then I'm going to put the shelf together and reorganize everything. So let's see how it turns out.
You, I know it's alright. You read my mind, but I can see that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall in love. 'Cause you got style, the way your body makes my heart beat.
So here's what the package looks like. You should have seen me trying to get this out of the original box and drag it into the bedroom. I should have just asked for help. But anyway, it's in here now. I'm going to open it up, see what the instructions say. Hopefully it's not too difficult to put together, but we'll see.
We do this every day, we do this love for life. You got a smile that makes the sun rise. You make it shine, but I can see that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall in love. 'Cause you got crazy. take you out, show you the time of your life. I wanna figure out.
And here is the after. I love how it turned out. I love that everything has a place and that it's really easy for him to get to. I put a little book reading area over here. He loves to get into his little teepee and just thumb through the pages, or he'll pull me in there and want me to read a book to him. So he has this little reading area. And the shelf is finally put together. You may notice it looks a little different than it did in the clip. My husband realized that I did not put it together quite right, so he had to come in and help me with it. So I really appreciate that, babe, and I'm sorry I kind of yelled at you about it, because it definitely looks right and is sturdy enough. So I've put a lot of his toys that he has, his little loose toys, in boxes that he can store on his shelf. He has some puzzles. He has some of the Love Every toys that I put out. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Love Every, but they make some really great toys. It's a subscription box. So you pay, I think, every few months, and they send you age-appropriate learning toys, and he loves every single one of them. Over here in the corner, I do still have a little bit of organizing to do. I want his blocks to be available to him. I also left out some of his favorite musical toys and all of his balls, because the kid loves to play with balls. So I left those so that he could get them. I also added a mirror. I added that a couple of weeks ago, and he loves it. I just want to give him a little more independence. I put it there so that he can watch himself get dressed and get ready in the morning, and that way he can learn to get dressed by himself. So I read that it's good to put a little self-care corner in your child's room. Eventually I'll add his toothbrush, a hairbrush, things like that, so that he can get himself ready in the morning. But overall, I am really excited about how it's turned out, and I can't wait to see him play in it. I can't wait to watch him use it and probably abuse it, but that's okay. So thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time.
Baby, you've been driving me crazy for so